My name is Magunga Williams, and I am a storyteller. That is in form of writing, written word, photography, and filmmaking.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, Steph. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. Introduce yourself.
My name is Judy Cheptoo. A project manager by profession. Also a mother, a wife, an entrepreneur, a content creator.
Wow.
It seems like the list is endless. It seems like the list is endless, but here we are, yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the set of a love letter.
Thank you.
Where we will be exploring your relationship with your partner, Cheptoo. So describe to us, how did you two meet, Magunga?
The first time we met.
All of the interactions that we are happy to yeah.
I think the first time we met, there was something happening at not Magical, Michael Joseph Center.
Okay.
And and then we met. She was with her friend.
Okay.
And of course, later on, I came to realize that she was a fan of my blog, and then came to say hi, and we took like selfies. Yeah.
All right. So that is the interaction we shall.
That was the first one.
Okay.
Yes.
The second one.
The second one, we actually went. So we interacted online, and then we met at Java in Westland. Is that Westlands? There is the one that is right now opposite GTC. I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if it is still there.
We can't just say Java Westlands.
Yeah, it was a Java in Westlands. Yeah, that's now the second time we met and then interacted. Then, I was already interested in dance.
Okay.
Right, I'd done like 1 or 2 classes, but it was in Lavington Mall. It was a bit far from where I was staying at the time, so I think I just gave up on it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why, I just gave up on it, but I still liked dancing. And then this one time, we were walking in town, and then she points to a particular place in town and said she used to dance there.
Yeah.
Now, the funny thing is that just as she was saying those words, her instructor was walking past us. And then it's like, oh yes, you used to. And then what happened? He stopped. So me, I was like, Ebu, show me. And then I went in there, and then I started registering. I registered for dance, then I started dancing, yes.
How we met? I feel like we've met officially thrice
That
before.
time's the charm.
That is the charm. But I was a big fan of his work when he was mostly a writer. Still is, but not as heavily as he was back then.
Yeah.
And then much later, I think we met at the dance floor. We were both interested in Latin dance and Latin music. So as we were pursuing that path of our hobbies, I think that's when we officially, properly met and started interacting and all that. I think that was in 2019.
Okay.
Yes.
What did you think of her when you first met her? Maybe you can speak to either of the interactions.
The first one, I don't have much recollection. I just remember she was very pretty, right? So, hey, msichana ni mrembo,
Yeah.
right? The subsequent times, of course, now when we were interacting, we're not even particularly dating at the time. We're just, knowing one another. And from our interaction, she felt like somebody who's really, really smart. A good person to talk to, and funny in her own way. Yeah. So those were the first interactions.
All right.
Wow. I really thought he was very bold.
Okay.
Yeah, especially with everything that he was writing about or talking about. For me, I was always like, how do you just say that? People are going to read that. People are going to see that. Yeah, not that I am not a big supporter of that. It's just that I really thought that was very courageous and bold.
Okay.
Yes, and also it made him very, very attractive. Maybe because I measure myself a lot. I'm very particular about what I say and things that I do. So to see someone live so boldly and uprightly, I found that very, very attractive. Yeah.
You have answered the next question, which was what you thought of him or what
Perfect.
attracted you to him. All
Yeah.
right.
One thing that stood out was how much she loved her family. So, you know, for me, Sisi, the way as we've grown up, we don't have to talk every day.
Okay.
But these guys talk all the time, you know, and that thing will always be crazy to me when that happens. I remember thinking, because when we speak, she tells me about, like, you know, her days and how it's been. And it felt like someone who is quite resilient, someone who is hardworking, has a huge, not a huge, but like a vision of what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And for me, that's attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So over time, as you guys got to know each other,
Yeah.
can you recall to us an incident in time that you knew he was the one?
An incident in time. Wow, there's no particular incident really, but I feel like as we spent more time together, sharing in our day-to-day lives, it really felt like we are living in harmony. There's a lot of harmony in who we are, how we think, how we do things, and we complemented each other a lot.
Yeah.
And it felt really right. It felt right.
Yeah.
And also a lot of what we wanted to achieve in terms of our future, children and all that. We felt like we're on the same page.
Okay.
And it still feels like we are years later. So that's good.
Okay.
When I knew she was the one, I think it was just somewhere in between the dance sessions, you know, because so Kizomba, Salsa, Bachata are not particularly intimate dances.
Okay.
Right? They can be, depending on who you dance with.
Yeah.
So because we go dancing every so often, right? And you dance with a number of people, and you don't feel anything for the people you dance with. It's just a dance pattern.
Yeah.
But then if you find yourself dancing with someone you like, now that's different. Now the closeness becomes intimate, sensual, and I think it's just in one of those moments that, I can't pinpoint the particular date. I think it just started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you told us you met in 2019 officially.
Yes.
So could you walk us through what the journey has been timeline-wise? So we met in 2019, and then in 2020, and then till now. Just
Okay.
briefly. Yeah.
Yeah. So met in 2019, dated for all those years. Then COVID hit. 2020 is when COVID hit.
Yes.
So when COVID hit, now we were truly tied together because where do you go?
Nowhere to run.
Whoever is in your circle at that time, you end up spending so much time with them.
Yes.
So yes, we were spending so much time together, of course, alongside our friends and family. And then in 2022 is when we got engaged.
Yeah.
It was a very beautiful engagement. I still look back, and actually we're just about to celebrate that anniversary because it's June 9th.
Congratulations.
Yes. So that was wonderful. And then 2023, we got married. 2024, we had a baby.
Yeah.
And here we are in 2025.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, thank
We
you.
need to go to the dance floor more often.
We do.
The engagement. So I had just finished a particular job. It was a well-paying job. And then I had been thinking about it for a while.
Okay.
And then I called my friend whose wedding we had also attended. And I told him, listen, where did you get your ring? I would like to know.
Yeah.
Now, before I called my friend, there was a ring, an ornament ring that she used to wear. And I had noticed which finger she wore it on. Nikaangalia nikasema, hii size inaweza, because you don't want to go propose and then it either doesn't fit going in or it's too big. Now it's baggy on them. So I was just like, I figured it out, and then I stole it, right? And then I went and we met with my friend. We went to town. He told me the jeweler he got his rings from, because that's the person I think who made for them both the engagement and the wedding rings. So we went. So we had actually, let's go back. We had actually talked about engagement rings before.
Okay.
And I think it was just one time we were in a mall, and then we were looking at something from a shop. I can't remember which mall. Was that? I think that must have been the one in Karen. What's it called?
The Waterfront Galleria?
No, the Hub.
Okay.
So I think it was either the Hub or in Westgate, one of those two. And we had been walked in. We were not going to look at rings. We're just looking at the jewelry. And then she had liked a particular type of ring.
Yeah.
The color was different. Okay, but the type of ring is what I remembered, right? So I was like, okay, fine, you don't want like those big, whatever. Sawa. So when I was going to choose, luckily enough, there was one that was there, the right size, the right everything, but it wasn't the color that she had mentioned earlier. So I asked the person to tell me about the ring that they had. And it so happened that it was a Savorite. Yeah. And it looked nice. It was the right size. And I had intended the next week we were going to Savo. So that's just how it went. I was just like, maybe this is how it's meant to be. This is the stone that she was meant to wear. Yeah, so it was in Savo. We had been there for a week. She's the only one who didn't know that it was actually an engagement trip. I was there with my friend Goofy, who we travel with a lot. Teti Sulu was also there, so Teti Sulu was doing photos, and then we were just traveling the way you usually travel. It was not new that we usually travel, but everyone else knew that it was, that's what was going to happen. Yeah, actually there was a time when I think she almost caught us, because Goofy and I were just, well, goofing around. And then he was like, Ebu show me, Ebu practice with me how you're going to do this. I was like, are you serious? Like, yeah. So I picked up a blade of grass, like those tall ones. And then I went down on one day, I was like, showing. And then I think from the corner of my eye, I saw her coming down and then to catch him. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing.
Karibu.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up.
And you're watching the SNS.
What's something you wish more people knew about you?
About me? Oh, wow. What's something I wish more people knew about me? That I'm actually very friendly.
As opposed to?
Sometimes I come off as being very, not friendly or not approachable, but I really am. And it would be nice. To people? What do you mean to who? See, to people.
At work, I know you are something else, but socially,
What do you mean by something else?
see, I hear your phone calls and your meetings. Unakuanga mkali.
No, socially. I'm talking about socially.
Okay.
Yeah.
At work, they can just maintain.
Yes. All right, I'll ask you the next question. Are we spending enough time together? I'll just do the follow-up questions so that you can answer both of them. What can we reassess or change so that we can be together more?
Are we spending enough time together? So I feel like we are always around each other,
Yeah.
but I don't know if we spend enough time together. But also, it's because we are with our boy, and so he takes a lot of our time. So I would say yes, because I don't think he's a problem being around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we spent almost the whole day together with one another. I don't know if we spend time as us,
Yeah.
not as it used to be
Yeah.
before the baby. Yeah,
So would you like to
I
ask me
don't
the same
mind
question?
it. Pardon?
Oh, you're not done. Okay. So
No, I don't mind it because that was the whole idea
yeah.
of starting a family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we spend enough time together?
I think we could spend more alone time together, and probably we need to start scheduling that and planning for it.
Okay.
But of course, it also comes with training our boy to be more independent, which can take a bit of time.
It has taken a lot of time.
Yes. When I say more independent, is more independent from us. I think he's very dependent on us. Yeah.
What's a song that reminds you of our relationship?
Wow. Fire on Fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You? What do you think is a song that reminds us of a relationship?
So, Fire on Fire, because we've danced to it a lot,
Yeah.
and even at the wedding, yeah?
Yes.
But it's June, and with June, I'll remember the engagement.
Engagement song.
And the engagement, it was not necessarily the engagement. So the funny thing is, this was not for the engagement.
Yeah.
This was for the video we did for Glenfiddich.
Yeah.
Yeah, which it's called what? Too Much by
Yes.
Jacob Banks.
Yeah.
But that's how every time I play Jacob Banks, you get tired.
Yes.
Why?
His music, his voice is sad. It's the voice.
It's because his voice is sad.
Yeah.
Come on.
It doesn't cheer me up. Anyway, let's move to the next question. What's something that I do that makes you feel special?
Ooh. Ooh. What's something you do that makes me feel special? Priority. Like, I feel like I have priority when it comes to pretty much everything. I think except when it comes to Luanda, then he's he's right there. But I'm not competing with my boy.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be a very capable number 2. Yeah.
And that is why we should start spending more time together.
What's one positive change that our marriage has had on you?
One positive change that our marriage has had on me. Should I say our marriage or being with you? Something that has rubbed off is as far as work and compensation at work. I think something that you've drilled in my head and has now really stuck with me is that I need to be compensated for my worth and the value that I bring on the table. Yeah, so not just tire myself, but also understand that I bring so much value as far as work is concerned, and I need to be compensated for that.
That's a long time coming.
Yeah.
Those other guys, you know them. Let's not get into it. But
don't mention names.
yeah, that was not a good employer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How well do you think we handle conflict in our relationship?
Hey. Sasa, who wrote that card?
Steph!
Hey. How well do we handle conflict? Listen, me, I've never been good with handling conflict. I have always been... I think you handle conflict way better than I do. For me, it's ukiniboni hivo. I'm not saying even ati with you, just generally with people. Mtu akiniboni hivyo, right? But yeah, I think I'm trying to work on it. I'm not as much of a firebrand as I used to be when it comes to conflict. Now, how do we as a couple handle conflict? Honestly, it could be better, but this better is just because of me, and I know that because man, I got my mother's temper, bro. Like, now what am I supposed to do with that? But we try to. I feel like there are times when you just let me have it, and then there are times when you stand your way, and then once I've cooled down, then we can revisit, right? So I don't know if that's. I don't know how well that is, because this one requires us to put like it on a scale, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do we handle conflict? 6, 7?
Yeah.
Am I being generous?
No, I think that's fair.
6, 7, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, I think, even as you mentioned yourself here, that I feel like we've come from far. We've grown, conflict resolution skills. It's not as bad as it used to be, but yes, it's taken a lot of growth and self-awareness to get here.
Your card now, yeah, that was not a good card. What do you wish I understood more about you? What do you wish I understood more about you? Okay.
Wow, how do I answer that?
It's a tricky one.
Very tricky. What do I wish that you understood more about me?
Yeah.
I feel like you understand me pretty well. I honestly can't pinpoint one thing. I feel like you understand me pretty well, unless you tell me something. What do you wish I understood more about you?
This is an interesting card because I've actually never thought about, because the rest of them I have like answers readily like this.
Yeah.
Understood more. Just like you said that we already understand each other well enough. If there are conflicts that arise, I think it's usually just not because you don't understand, or not because I don't understand you, but more like because even with understanding, some situations just will, for the moment that they exist, triumph over the understanding. Yeah. So like, I know your boundaries, you know my boundaries, but when there is conflict over anything, it's not that I didn't know where your boundaries are, or that what would make you upset or whatever. It's that whatever happened now overcome those, that understanding. But I feel like there is, pretty much, like we could be somewhere and when I hate a place or when I'm having fun or, yeah.
Yeah, I think we understand each other pretty well. What's one activity that you've always wanted us to do together?
Mountain climbing.
What?
What do you mean what? Yeah.
Not a hill. A
No,
mountain.
we've done a hill. We've done one hill, but I mean like going up Mount Kenya.
We have a child, please.
And
Let's be more considerate of that.
it will only take you 4 days.
It's not about the days, it's about our lives.
I know what you're saying, but
Yeah.
Kwani, how many people do you hear about who have managed, who have not managed to come down from one? We're just going to Lenana, not Batian.
I don't want to be a statistic.
Now you see. Now that's one thing I wish you understood.
Wow.
Is there a purchase you made that you regret?
A purchase that I made that I regret. Yeah, I mean, as someone who, these days I've tamed myself and I've tamed my shopping a lot. But as someone who buys things sometimes on impulse, yes, there are things that, but they're not significant. They're shoes, jewelry, clothes. Sometimes you feel like as if, especially when you don't fit it and then you go home and you wear it, you're like, the vision is not visioning. Yeah.
I feel like for the major purchases, or rather the major financial decisions,
Yeah.
it's always a discussion. So it's not something that
Yeah.
ends up being a regret. Is there something that a purchase that I've made that I regret? Oh yes, Mother's Day last year. It's when, I don't know what is the name of that beauty shop.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I went out of my way to buy very expensive skincare, whatever, and then kumbe zilikuwa karibu ku expire, and they expired in like a month. I'd not checked the best before. So you ended up with like Fenty's, tubes of Fenty's that are expired, and then you can't use them anymore because now we don't know if they're even safe for use. But then what did you do with them?
I threw them away, of course. Yeah. But that was disappointing, not from you, but from that particular beauty shop that we're not going to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a very ordinary thing that just really turns you on? TMI.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. That turns me on.
Yes.
A very what?
Ordinary thing.
Listen.
And even as you answer, remember me, I'm not answering that question. So you just answer that question and proceed.
No, so if you're not going to answer even me, I'm not going to answer.
No.
But
Answer
we have to agree that we're both answering.
Answer the question.
That turns me on.
An ordinary thing.
Pass. If you're not in there with me, I'm not answering.
Then we'll pass. Are you done asking
Yeah, I
questions?
think my cards are done.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that it? How is my heart feeling? My heart is at peace, because generally I'm happy with where I am in life and with you. So this was fun, right? So if it was fun, it was a little bit revealing, but I feel like I already knew these things about. You didn't give me a shocking answer that threw me off. Yeah. So me, I'm at peace.
Yeah. How's my heart feeling? Joyous, I can say that. I love this game. I think we should actually get ourselves these cards so we can do more of this.
Yeah, because I'm seeing there's like a friends edition, a couples edition. I think we did the couple editions one. Parent child.
Yeah,
tupatie Luanda kitu kama 20 years.
Yes.
Tutamnunulia
20 years is too long.
Nacheza hizi cards.
Yeah. But anyway, we should do more of this, most definitely. Yeah, it's a very nice way to, I think it's a brilliant way to check in. It's easy to forget. And it's easy to be swayed by many things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when there are no cameras, then you can tell me what is the ordinary thing that turns you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, utaniambia kwa gari.
Nitakwambia kwa gari.
Nione kama naweza ku. It could just be as simple as the way I cough.
Yes.
So I'll just be like,
Or the way you reverse back.
There is. Able to tell them how parallel.
Please. A love letter to my husband, Magunga. Yes. Dear Magunga. You're such an amazing man, and I feel, why are you shy? Remove your hands from your face. Let me talk to you. You're such an amazing man, and I'm so extraordinarily blessed to have you in my life. We've come from so far, we've grown so much. We've expanded in our hearts and even in our family with a little baby boy who lights up our lives. And you've done amazing as a father. You've done amazing as a husband. You've stepped up. You have loved on us. You have provided for us. You have protected us. You have cared for us. You've created even more room for my own family and friends. And I cannot thank you enough for the kind of person that you are. And if there's one way in which God really decided that I would experience love and happiness in this world, one of the ways has been through giving you to me as my husband.
Eh?
Yes. Yes, and I mean it. So thank you, and I love you so much. Yeah.
Are you done?
I'm done.
I think that is enough, right?
Please.
That is enough. We can go home.
I'm ready. I'm ready for my own love letter.
Yeah. How do I come after that? I should have gone first. Because that barrier is way too high. Okay, so where do I begin? You know, I think one of the best decisions I ever made was to come meet you at Java. Because, and that's so cliche because Java is known as the, Java love and everything. Tunue kahawa, but yako haikuwa kahawa, yako ilikuwa ni...
I'm the full meal.
You're the full meal, but not... But take this seriously. You had your regular fruit pudding with yogurt. Yeah, which you no longer do, and you no longer wear your hair with a scarf as you used to. But anyway, one of the best decisions I ever made was to come meet you at Java that afternoon, and that's because that one interaction, that one meeting, is what has led to all of this. That's why we are seated here today. And it has been quite a ride, experiencing life with you. It has been an honor and a pleasure of mine to experience life with you, to start a family with you, to spend my life with you. And I hope that we will continue to have this for as long as we can have it. I mean, for as long as God will allow us to have it. Sometimes, on the usual days are the things that I love, because the usual days is what I feel like eternity looks like. Usual days meaning that I get to wake up next to you, to the sound of our boy, our kids, and we wake up and spend the day together. It is mundane, but I feel like those normal days are where the magic of our love and our life is, because it's a continuous choosing of one another, regardless of what life may throw our way. And for that, I'm grateful. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. I should have gone first. This was unfair.
Anyway.
My name is Magunga Williams. Online, I am the Magunga. That's on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook, where you can find my blog as well. That's my blog as well. But then I have my own production outfit called Index One Media, and you can find the same on Instagram and Twitter. But then you can find a link on my bio, on my personal bio. So if you like travel, if you love pictures, if you love writing, you can find it on Index One Media. Yeah.
I'm Cheptoo Magunga on Instagram, and that's where I am mainly. I also run a business called Nairobi Trench Coats, so you can follow and order. And I also support Index One Media, so please follow Index One Media and get in touch with us for any businesses in production. Yay!